That's right! I'm in the house! Here it comes! Extra, read all about it. The best burgers in town from all around. People from around the world come and get it. The line goes around like a merry-go-round. Cut! Yes! You gotta heat! Yes, very good. Heat? Very nicely. And toast! Toast! You got to cook! You know, you're doing good now. Come on and cut! Cut! Very nice. You gotta heat! Heat! Toast! Haha, yes! Toast! Very nice. And now cook! Yes! Right! Burgers, the fries, a shake or a friend. If you're hungry, simply line up at the end. Come on, people, gather round. We got everything you want from all around. Cut the lettuce. Cut the lettuce. You got to heat the grill. Heat the grill. Yeah. Toast the buns. My buns are very toasty. The buns. Cook the patties. Cook the patties. Serve the drinks. Serve them. Serve the drinks. Hurry up. And melt the cheese. Ow. Melt the cheese. French the fries. French the fries. French them. Sweep the floor. Sweep the floors. The ketchup, the mustard, the salt, and the pepper. Pour it on right, guys, we got no extra. You watch the grill, control the flame, guys. Follow the rules, stay productive and wise. And cook those burgers. Cook those burgers. Turn the patty over. Turn the patty over. Hey, come on and watch them fries. I'm not eating. Watch them fries. Better execute sooner. Better execute sooner. Bring on the ketchup. Bring on the ketchup. Don't forget the cheese. Don't forget the cheese. Bring on the mustard. Bring on the mustard. Handle it with ease. Handle it with ease. Burgers is all we have in mind. We cook the best taste buds in mind. Now put it on the tray. Is it for here or to go? Any which way it tastes good, you know. Cook those burgers. Turn the patty over. Cut those burgers. Turn the patty over. And cut the lettuce. Don't forget the cheese. Cut the lettuce. Don't forget the cheese. Toast the buns. French the fries. Toast the buns. Come on, French the fries. Bring on the ketchup. Sweep the floors. Bring on the ketchup. Sweep the floors. Yeah. Now that's what I'm talking about. Now go serve those burgers right now.
All right. I'm off to a good start.
Welcome, friends, to another exciting episode of A VGM Journey. And I'm your host, The Messenger. The track that we're playing in today's show is Toasty Buns from the game Parappa the Rapper 2, and it was composed by Masaya Matsuura. On this show, I'm going to be bringing all the tracks that I brought to the last weekend in his show, VGM Fight Club. I went up against him on the topic of 6th generation consoles, which was the Dreamcast, Nintendo GameCube, Xbox, PlayStation 2 era of gaming. And we each brought 6 tracks from games that came out for those systems. And just an FYI, I beat him this time, and it felt so good. But enough about that. Let's listen to some awesome tunes. And this next track, it's pretty awesome. It's Revived Power from the game Shadow of the Colossus, and it was composed by Ohtani. awesome track that you just listened to. It was Revived Power from the game Shadow of the Colossus, and it was composed by Ohtani. Seems like once in a while I have a moment where I have to have a confession, and this time it's that I've never played this game. And I know it's a classic. Some people might even say it's one of the greatest games of all time. I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing, but there's a lot of praise for this game, and I will definitely say the soundtrack is really good, especially this song. I would say this song right here, Revive Power, might be the best song on the soundtrack. And it was a good decision to pick that song because a lot of people agreed it is really awesome. And the game itself, it's got a pretty cool concept where you're this one guy who goes after these giant creatures and you gotta kill them all. And I don't know too much about the plot of the game, but I do know that what you're doing is not exactly right, and that the music would even convey this emotion. Not so much with this song, but with some of the other songs on that soundtrack. This next game and this next track is one that is a definite classic as well. And it's actually one that I've actually played. It's the ending staff roll from the game Metroid Prime, and it was composed by Kenji Yamamoto. That track that you just listened to, it was Ending Staff Roll from the game Metroid Prime. It was composed by Kenji Yamamoto. Where do I even begin with this? I guess for starters, this track is absolutely amazing, and it's a really nice reward for beating an amazing game. Is Metroid Prime, honestly, it's one of my most favorite games ever. And I got around to playing the GameCube original fairly recently, and I think the game still holds up almost 20 years later. I mean, yeah, the controls are a little odd, and you kind of have to get used to it. But other than that, it's really fun from start to finish. And I know that's a term I like to throw around a lot, start to finish. But this is one game that the journey, it's really good. And this soundtrack is absolutely amazing. I mean, what can I say about Metroid Prime that hasn't been said before? That Nintendo took a big risk on the game? I mean, there was an 8-year gap between Super Metroid on the Super Nintendo and Metroid Prime on the GameCube. Metroid completely skipped the N64. And then when it does come back, it's not a 2D game. They made Metroid into a first-person shooter, but it still has that Metroidness to it, even though it plays differently. And it's amazing for that. And actually, I failed to mention too that it was developed by Retro Studios, who was this American game studio. Like, this wasn't done in-house at Nintendo. And it just seems like all these things that could have had the potential to be a failure turned into a magnificent success. And I'm really glad that Kenji Yamamoto did the music for the game. So, I mean, he is the guy, the Metroid composer guy. We're going to go in a little bit of a different direction for this next track. It's Dive into the Mellow, the Aquatic Mine theme from Sonic Adventure 2, and it was composed by Tomoya Ohtani, and the vocals by Hunted P.
Fighting with them foes all the time, but I gotta do it, they always stay out of line. Sometimes I wanna just chill and land, but I'm the protector of the emeralds and gems. Stay knuckled up in a deep cut. I'm seeing skulls that burn, they tryna throw me off. Avoiding my luck, I'm feeling kinda stuck. Don't call me Knuckles, give me your box.
Really chill track that you just listened to. It was Dive Into the Mellow from the game Sonic Adventure 2, and it was composed by Tomoya Ohtani. I know, we just heard that Pumpkin Hill remix a few weeks ago, and that I keep playing these Knuckles rap songs from Sonic Adventure 2, and a lot of people say that they're pretty cheesy, and they're right, but I still think it's an enjoyable piece of music to listen to. And those levels on Sonic Adventure 2 are so frustrating. They are easily the worst parts of that game, is having to find all of those pieces of the Master Emerald, either playing as Knuckles or Rouge the Bat. Except you don't hear this song with Rouge the Bat. This is only with Knuckles. And the chillness of this track really goes with the level because you spend quite a bit of time underwater. I just think it really suits the mood for it. And I think this is probably a lot better than the Pumpkin Hill track. And that not really too many people talk about this specific track all that much, which I think is a little funny, but hey, I think it's all enjoyable at least. This next track, I'm pretty sure that probably quite a handful of you have listened to, and quite a handful of you haven't. And it's from the game Halo 2. This is Impend, and it was composed by Martin O'Donnell and Michael Salvatori. That track that you just heard, that was Impend from the game Halo 2, and it was composed by Martin O'Donnell and Michael Salvatori. That's going to just about do it for the show this week. If you like what you've been listening to, have your friends check out the show on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, whatever podcatching service that you could think of. I'm more than likely going to be on there. You can email the show at vgmjourney@yahoo.com, and you could also check out the show on Twitter at VGMJourney. I'm also proud to announce that this week we have launched a Discord server. I'm going to throw a link to it in the show notes, and there's already quite a few people on there. You could talk about episodes of the show, you could talk about video game music or gaming in general, and you could also share art. So if you're an artist of some sort, you could share your creations with these other VGM journeymen. I'm going to play things out with one more track, and this is the Rawk battle from Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, and it was composed by Yushito, Hirano, Yuka, Tsujiyoko, and Saki, Haruyama. Have a good week, everyone.